Welcome everybody, Nadim Naser again, OTI Master Instructor. Another serve tip for you. This time I'm talking about the non-dominant arm and a nice exercise that you can apply to help you avoid over-rotation and also make sure that you swing up and out. So here we go. What's the exercise? The way the camera is set up right now is what I want you to do with your camera back home. We all now are videoing ourselves, I hope. So what I would like for you to do is, if you're a righty, you do it like I do. If you're lefty, you can still do the same angle, no problem. The goal is that after you serve, your non-dominant arm, so when you are tossing the ball and you're going up to contact, that your non-dominant arm is coming down on your dominant side. So from the perspective of this camera, you should still see a little bit of my fingers on the right side of my body. Whereas if you can't see it, the chances of you over-rotating or swinging down and forward significantly increase. In other words, if I come up and out here and the hands are over on my fingers are visible here on the right side of my body, I can swing up and out properly, avoid swinging down and forward. Whereas if my hands are not visible, you see that likely due to the speed with which I'm coming to contact. If I let my left side go to the, let my left arm go over to the left side and open my shoulders up, my swing path changes. So instead of coming here, I will now be going this way. So my swing path is completely changed. So a good exercise to do is to simply toss the ball, throw the ball first. So you mark toss and you throw the ball, and you simply try as you throw the ball to bring your non-dominant arm in on the dominant side, and you'll notice that your shoulders will remain side on. Since you're swinging up and out and not down and forward, the ball that you throw will still get nice trajectory. One more time. So you're going into a mark toss position, and then as you release, you bring the left arm down, and you don't have any momentum pulling you over to the non-dominant side. Once you do that with the actual, with the throw, now you can actually do it with the racket. So you're actually going to toss and try to do it slowly first, simply to get the concept. Okay, and you saw I'm missing the ball in the net because I wasn't speeding up. Let's do that one more time. Hopefully I get the ball to go over the net, but it doesn't matter in this case. I'm trying to see if my left hand can stay over here on the right side. And it's okay to exaggerate, because if you notice yourself over-rotating a lot, you want to exaggerate the correction and see more of the hand than you would if you play at full speed in a match. And then when you get to do this several times, you can go into a full service motion and try to keep the left arm over here on the right side if you're a righty, and vice versa if you're a lefty. And a very good exercise to do that is to first do it without the full service swing. Do it with throwing the ball, and do it with simply doing shadow swings just to get into this position, so you'll see that the speed and the direction of your swing likely changes. So it's a modification of another video that I did where I try to keep you swinging up and out with speed. But for some players, some exercises work very well. For others, something else needs to happen in order for them to understand that the over-rotation is pulling you in the wrong direction. So I hope that these videos help you, and I want you to do these at home. I want you to record yourself and see whether you can yourself see a regular serve over-rotation versus you serving, or you throwing, or you shadow swinging with the modified or purposeful progression level here, purposeful exercise of keeping the left hand on the right side, or the right hand on the left side if you're lefty, accordingly. Allow me to quickly show you exactly what I mean by making sure that even on a regular speed serve, you can actually keep your non-dominant side on your dominant side, which will help you to swing up and out more and avoid over-rotation. So here's another serve of mine where you will see that the left arm stays in place even after the serve is fully executed, and only long after the ball is gone will you see me finishing the rotation, which has no longer to do with actually impacting the ball. So let's look at this one more time right here. So after I release the toss and have the toss arm in full extend mode, so to speak, okay, you will now see as my elbow of my hitting arm travels towards the contact point. What I mean by this is right here, as you will see the right elbow come around, you will see that my left arm is starting to fold in. That would be the timing matter, which I didn't go into too much detail in when I explained this video,
But that's exactly what happens when the hitting arm elbow starts traveling up to contact. The non-dominant arm is going to start folding down. That's where you may have heard the terminology of shoulder over shoulder, and that is very important to note. However, the main thing for me is I want you to, as I mentioned in the video, do it slowly first. This is just for the illustration purposes to show you that it's truly happening at a regular serve. Then you see at contact right here, I'm really extending up and out. Everything that I do is making sure that I swing up and out to contact as opposed to swinging down and forward. And that is truly possible because my left side, or my non-dominant side, is not actively pulling me out to my non-dominant side. So you will not see my left arm on the left side of my body for an extended period of time until long after the ball has been hit. So at contact right here, you will still clearly see, let me point that out in green right here, my non-dominant arm on the right side of my body throughout the entire hitting phase and beyond. So now you will see that the ball is long gone and you can still see part of my hand, which ensures that I am not over-rotating, and made sure that after when I went up for contact that I truly went up there to go up and out as opposed to down and forward. And then long after the ball has left my strings and is nearly passing the net, then my swing comes to a natural finish, which I don't produce. And what I mean by that, none of the swing that happens going where the red arrow is actively occurring with purpose. The purpose, the swing, what I'm trying to accomplish is the one that's aligned with the green arrow, where I'm trying to go up and out and then let gravity take over. So let's take a look at this one more time to show you how the left arm, in my case, folding in and being visible on the dominant side helps me swinging up and out and avoid over rotation.
So if you like this video, please let me know, hit the like button, send me some messages, and I'm happy to discuss. Until next time, take care.